This is Shayna from Mom Edit, and here's the deal. I have been researching cashmere sweaters for months, trying to pull together our annual guide to the best cashmere sweaters of 2023/2024. I do this every year, and normally things change very little from year to year in terms of like who makes the best cashmere, etc. This year, however, everything kind of got turned upside down because there's so many new or new to me brands that have come into this space doing really exciting things. So all I wanted to do today is to go over a few of the cashmere surprises and highlight a few of my new favorites. Oh, saucy. All right, so here's the deal. If you guys are looking for nothing but the thickest, softest cashmere you have ever felt in your life, I have a clear winner, and it is COS, C-O-S, I think that's how you say it. I don't have the words to describe how thick and soft these stupid sweaters are. There's like a normal crew neck version, there's a mock neck version, it doesn't really matter. These are incredibly thick and soft. If you're looking for just a ridiculously thick and soft cashmere sweater, it's definitely COS. All right, so next up, so Ligne is kind of annoyingly hard to find unless you go to ligne.com. They have been making this AAA lines cashmere sweater for a million years now, but they just redid it so the cut is a little bit more fresh and modern. They kept the ridiculously long arms that are like, have that little tip and the contrasting color, but the body overall is a little bit shorter. This was one of my most worn striped cashmere sweaters 5-6+ years ago, and the new version is easily going to be one of my favorites again. So if you haven't ever checked out Ligne, they are so worth checking out. I'm really, really happy with the updates. One more update that they did make is they came out with like a loftier cashmere sweater. The thing with Ligne, I mean, their name literally means like the line in French, and they just get this placement and the color of stripes exactly right. So they're just ridiculously flattering. So even on the sweater, when you put it on, you can see that the stripes on the sleeve and the stripes on the chest, they just hit the body in the exact right place. This is super thick, super soft. It's a great choice. Yeah, so go check out Ligne. Okay, so next up, more stripes, is another longtime favorite, Reformation. Reformation has always made what I would call pretty good cashmere. This is a sweater that they've brought back, year after year for many years now. It has definitely been one of our favorites mentioned in our cashmere guide, but it's been one of our favorites because we love the cut. So this is Reformation's boyfriend sweater, and it's one of those pieces that is just like a wardrobe workhorse. It looks good on so many different body types. Tons of people on the team love this sweater. And it's like a lightweight cashmere. It's not the softest cashmere in the world. It does need to be washed in order to soften up, but it is just such a cute, flattering, useful sweater that it has always made the cut. And so this is what I think Reformation has always been known for in terms of cashmere, except this year. So this year, Ref flipped the script a little bit, and they started coming out with really soft, thick cashmere sweaters, but instead of, sweaters in classic shapes, they went like wildly cropped. Or they'll have cashmere sweaters with like giant bell sleeves and big cuffs. Other new line, this one is my favorite. It's a simple black sweater, but like a fresh modern take. So it's unapologetically cropped. Like my belly is gonna show just a little bit. They have like the nice long bell sleeves, not a mock neck because I don't want anything too high because I get too hot. But yeah, it's like a perfectly executed, thick, modern take on like the little black cashmere sweater. So next up is something, is a brand I've never heard of before, but they're called Loulou Studio. And they have two categories of cashmere. One is thick and delicious, but it's $700, which puts it out of our price range for the best cashmere on the market, because we try to keep those $500 and under. But they also make a line of cashmere sweaters around $400 that are thin cashmere. The cashmere itself is not necessarily anything special. It's like thin and light. It is soft, but it is not like that sort of like thick and delicious cashmere that we are sometimes looking for. But what makes Loulou Studio cashmere sweaters really special is the cut is wild. The cut of these sweaters has all the details exactly right. The arms are long enough, and there's like a little extra drapiness and maybe like a little bit of a bell sleeve in the arm. They're sort of like cut a little bit high. They're cut at the waist without being cropped, So you're not showing your stomach, but you don't have to tuck these in necessarily. They literally just like flow beautifully. I have literally never seen cashmere sweaters with such beautiful lines before. They look super luxe, super elevated, and they are decidedly like a very special cut. But yeah, the cashmere is thin but of good quality. And then lastly, we have J.Crew. So J.Crew is not new to the cashmere game. They've been doing cashmere sweaters for a million years. This is a J.Crew cashmere sweater. They've got their basics down pat. What they did this year, however, and this has kind of been coming on for a couple years, but I think they did it especially well this year, is they really went in hard on these sort of like fresh, updated, and slightly sexy cashmere sweaters. So it's like J.Crew suddenly doing like date night cashmere. They've sort of taken the basic cashmere sweater silhouette and they shrunk it down a little bit and made it not exactly cropped, but much shorter. The result is definitely a fresher, modern look. And so if you like to use cashmere sweaters to dress up a pair of trousers for a holiday party or put them on with jeans for date night, like these will totally work. Or what I especially like is J.Crew even went so far as to make really cropped cashmere sweaters that are backless. I really like this new direction for J.Crew. That sort of like juxtaposition of like the preppy, thick, soft cashmere with like a sexier silhouette is like totally a good one. And this is most likely what I will be wearing to holiday parties this year. So that's it, guys. Those were like my new exciting finds for cashmere for 2023, 2024. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Look out for our full cashmere guide coming soon. And yeah,